I want to do a quick review on the Mudra Link. So this I saw on Instagram, like everything else that gets advertised to me these days, and I thought it was really cool. And their website, I'll pull it up, has a CES award for innovation. How cool is that? And right now, it's on sale for only 200 bucks instead of 300. So what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to put this on your wrist, and then it's going to not just be like a Wii controller where it can, sense motion, but it's actually supposed to be able to tell. It's supposed to be like a neurological device that tells when you actually press your fingers together, so you can click on things on your phone, on your computer, on your TV, like your smart TV. And when I got it, I was heavily disappointed for a few reasons. So if you see the light advertising that they have and things they talk about, it's pretty basic and generic. So I should have been, I guess, cautious of it from the start. But what I noticed when I actually finally set it up, so that's this top section here. This is how you set it up for the first time through your computer. One, it says 90% charged. I charged it yesterday, so that's what it's at now. It never goes beyond 93%. And I reached out to Mudra and they said that's normal. So I never get 100% charge. Like, oh yeah, the battery is, adjusting. You have to charge it multiple times. Sounds like bullshit to me. Second thing is, let's go into it. So when we click on the app here, if you look at the Neural Explorer, it's off the charts, and my hand is doing nothing. Look at this up here, low to high frequency. So if I just gently close my hand, look at that. I don't have to close it all the way, like right there, and it's going off the charts. So what happens when you wear this and you adjust it and you make sure that it's in the right spot in the center of your hand, it starts clicking on things randomly because it always thinks, like, look at it right now. It thinks that my hand is closed and my hand is wide open, and it just keeps going, thinking that I'm clicking my fingers together, even though it's not. So this thing is, for lack of a better word, not worth, or garbage is the word I was going to say. It's not worth your money. It's 200 bucks, going to be 300 bucks. They haven't done anything to prove to me that this is actually a neurological device that can tell when I press different fingers together. To me, it seems kind of like I mentioned earlier, a Wii controller from 10 plus years ago does the same job of knowing where my hand is to make sure that if I wanted to click on things, let me show you here. Let me see if I can do it. So if I wanted to use this on the computer, so if I want to click on things, like look at, so the mouse is moving around because of the way my hand's going. But if I go way off the screen, I can't get it like necessarily back in the right spot. Now your hand's going to be down at your lap. It's going to be way above your head, and it never really resets. So that's one issue. Two, again, it clicks on things very often. I had to bring the pointer speed down because it was flying all over the screen. Um, it's just not any type of finished product, even though they said it was finished and ready to ship out right now. The other thing that's a huge disappointment is right here with gesture mapper. Try and click on that. Should know. Okay. Coming soon. Can't do anything. So right now, the only thing you can do with this is you can use it. See right there, it clicked on it, and I just pressed the button on the side, which is like the power button, but it's clicking on things. So let me take over with my mouse and keyboard. So right now, if I wanted to use it as keyboard, all I can do is up, down, left, right, and enter. That's nothing. I don't need those quick keys, especially if it's always going to think that I'm pressing enter. When it comes to being a mouse, it's awful. It's way too fast. It just doesn't make sense. Again, you might move your hand to the left, and then all of a sudden, you need to bring your hand back over to the right, but you're so far off the screen that your arm's outstretched this way or way back this way, and your mouse is still on the other side of the screen. It's a terrible device. So, long story short, don't buy it. Maybe keep an eye on it. If they actually do provide proof that this part here is actually showing which different fingers you're touching, the different motions you're making. Because right now, if I hold my mouse, it thinks I'm clicking on this. If I am on my keyboard, it thinks I'm clicking on this again. It doesn't understand that my fingers aren't actually touching. And I mean, unless they can prove me wrong, it seems like a hoax. So stay away from the Mudra Link and Mudra Band. That's all I got to say for now.